to Mrs. Pete's Thrifty Living. I'm so happy you're here today. Today is hashtag new to me, and I have 2 or 3 things that are new to me, and I'm going to show you how to make something. I hope you'll stay tuned. This is hosted by our friend Kimmy at Kimmy's Kitchen and More. She has a wonderful channel. Go and check her out. She has so many wonderful, she cooks on her channel. She does grocery hauls. She does shopping, all kinds of things. She shows her garden from time to time. Plants in her house, they're just beautiful. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you what I got. You see what I got here? I went to my thrift store that I normally go to, or it's local. I've been looking at dolls because, you know, I got my little Susie doll at one of these, and I thought it was really in good shape, and I'm sure well worth it. I don't know about this one, but this one had such cute little features on it. I'm going to bring it up a little closer. First off, somebody's made his little outfit. A little diaper on. Somebody had to do some real serious fixing to get this little diaper small enough for this baby doll. It has the little boy. He's a little boy, okay, you guys? Trust me. I don't want to embarrass him and you both. Look at the little eyes. You can see his little tongue and the little lips. I didn't name him, and I paid a whopping $2 for him. Half price sale. So he would have been $4 otherwise. So I came out of there really cheap this week. First off, I got this little coloring book, and it had a few pages already colored in it. How they suggest to color it and how you can color it. Right here's one of them that someone started. And then I'm really happy about this next one. It was a book of boxes. You can make a box. And there was 2 or 3 of them used out of this whole, by the way, that was a quarter, and this was a quarter also. I already did one. This is the one little box that I already took out, and it has all the perforated faux lines on it, and got some tape out. You notice my little back there. I like to have a little different background sometimes, so I just taped that up there, so then I couldn't get in my cabinet. That's where I have my tape. So I had pulled some tape out, and I'm just going to tape this shut right here. You can see, of course, you would do it neater than this if you was doing it, I know. Hey, I hope everybody's doing good. I mean, it's supposed to get up to 106 tomorrow. Whether it makes it up there, I'm not sure, but it's already 100 now. And I just turned the fans off where there wouldn't be so much noise in my house right now while you're hearing. I don't like to have to subject anybody to struggle to hear me. Okay, you see my box? Now you just put this in, and there's all kinds of boxes in there like this that you can do. There's a perfect little box. Several of them, so I am really happy about this purchase. The last thing I want to show you, and I'm going to have a tutorial on how to make this, and I made one of these one time. These are my little makeup little bags that I made. This one, I showed you the steps. The only difference in this one that I made this time and the others were, the others had a little trim inside here, and so that was more of a step to do. You can see. And just stay tuned if you want to know how to make this. It's very simple. It's reversible, both sides. And when I go to do things like this, and I don't video it, I think of what my son always says, "Mom, why didn't you video that?" Here I go. Do you remember the makeup bags I used to make? I watched another lady make this, and she didn't do one of the steps I made, and I thought, oh, that would be easier. Use the white thread I have in it, and I've already cut out a round circle. I took a big bowl in my kitchen, and I made it as big as I wanted, remembering that I'm going to lose some of it whenever I put my casing in it. So I'm going to sew all of this around I'm going to leave about like this where I can turn it inside out, and then I'll be back. There it is, all sewed except right here. Now I'm going to turn this inside out. And let's see. You notice I have two different plaids. It is plaid flannel material. Of course, you don't have to use this for a makeup bag. I've used mine for years like that, and I really like it, and I use it all the time. Now, the ones I made before, you put a strip in there to put the binding in, but this one did not have it, and I thought, oh, that'd be easier. I think white would be okay, as long as my stitches are halfway decent. I'm going to spread this out, my hand in here now, and I'm going to just kind of, you can iron this if you would like, but I don't think I'm going to. I guess there are perfectionists in this world, but that wouldn't be me. Okay. You see? I'm going to take this and I'm going to sew it right around here, all the way. Now this I'm going to have to, after I get the casing in, I'm going to have to sew this down to cover it all up. But in the meantime, that second row, I can go ahead and sew right here, and that way I'll put the elastic or the casing or whatever I choose to put in it. I'm going to turn this on just for a minute where you can see how I'm doing it right there. And I'm trying to stay, it's not perfectly straight, but it's pretty close. Then I spread this out a little bit, trying to get this as close to the edge as possible. Well, you can see it is not perfect. Of course, this will go in a little bit. This will fold in right like this and tuck in. But as I'm sewing here, I got to thinking I could have did it a little different. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make two little across from each other. Because remember, I need to string my string where to tie both ways. So I'm going to make a little split. Little slit in here to get the ribbon in this side, and I straight across from it. I left the fan on this time. It is hot today. It's supposed to get hotter this week. I went ahead and did a color that's closer to this, and I pinned this. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. I pinned that right there. You can see I'm not even straight there. But once you get that in and get it all ruffled up, nobody's ever going to see it. So I want to show you how I'm going to tack this together. I'll start right here. And I'm sure most of you know I'm going to tuck this in where you can't see that knot that I've got tied. Okay, got it there. And I'm going to turn it around here because I like to work this side. Now let's see if you can see what I'm doing here. Now I'm going to take one side of this. You see the threads on the bottom side. I'm going to bring it up to the top just for a little. Pull it through. And then go to the other side. Catch a little of that. Pull it through. And that's what I'm going to do the whole way. I won't keep you there that long. Got it done. Let's see. Where was it? Right here. Right there is where I sewed it. Can you see? Not too bad. So I'm going to cut two little slits. One right here and one right here. Opposite corners. I got it done without a few mistakes. You see, I'm going to have to sew that up. This is where it came out. This is where, and I had the worst trouble. I'm going to get my bobby pin out, or another little pin. I used that new thing, and I don't know. I just had a lot of trouble getting this around. And remember, this is reversible. The idea is great, and it will be well used, I'm sure. But I was disappointed on it turned out. Okay, here's the other side. And then again, you know, if I would have used the color of thread that didn't show so much, it wouldn't be so obvious, but it's okay. It's kind of cute. What do you think? Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll come back next time. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. If you know anybody that would like this kind of content, please share it with them. Go back and look at my playlist. I have all kinds of ideas in it. And tomorrow, along with Hashtag Friday, I have a small grocery haul. And I'm going to put another one of the presidents, number 4. And I decided I would make a playlist for that. So some of my items are in more than one playlist. This would be in Hashtag New to Me, and it would also be in tutorials and whatever else. Maybe a haul too, because I got something at the haul. Be sure and go and check that out if you would. I pray God blesses you today. Don't forget Jesus loves you, and he's going to be coming back for us someday, and we want to be ready. Keep looking up. Jesus is coming, and we want to just remember him always. God bless you so much. Stay cool. I'm going to need to stay cool. I'm turning my fans back on.